I'm live. And this is my first live. So I'm looking at the options, taking a look around. Y'all don't judge me. Um, Seeing what the options are here. Okay. Seeing what we can do. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. This is interesting. So, y'all know it's me. I'm here. Um, Taisha, the tarot card reader. And y'all just bear with me. It's my first time, so I just want to see what's going on. But anyway, hi, it's nice to meet you. It's Tarot with Taisha, pulling on the cards to help you find what you seek. Yeah, doing divination to help to guide the nation, increasing your vibration, relieving your frustrations. Hey y'all, hey, it's me, and happy new month. And also, well, shout out to you for making it through last month. I'm just gonna say it. You know what I'm saying? November was not one for the week. I'll say that. Anytime you have holidays and family gatherings, oh my God, it's definitely not for the week. So I am, like I said, my first live. It's a new month. I was just looking at my phone and realized that it is actually a new moon twice for the month of December. So we get a new moon December 1st today, and then we also get a new moon on December 30th. So this December is the only month that has two new moons. I just looked it up. And hi, thank you for joining my first live. Taisha, the tarot card reader. And so, Monology Oracle cards. Oh, I just scared my one viewer away. Well, win some, you lose some. But people will watch paint dry. So, I'm okay. Yeah. The people that need to come and sit at the table with me will come and sit at the table with me. So, let's go ahead and get started. So, we are doing a Monology pull for the new month for all signs. Normally, I would start with just whichever sounds like at the beginning, according to the astrology calendar that I was born into. But since it is Sagittarius season and this new moon is in Sagittarius, then why not start there? So let's get a monology message. And like I said, I don't like to really dwell on the past. So this would be a pull looking into the future, into what is going to meet us in this new month with this new moon, this new energy in December. So let's just start with Sagittarius. Let's get a monology message for Sagittarius for the month of December 2024. And I'm just giving them a good shuffle. It's been a while since I've used this deck, but do one forward shuffle. I'm always trying not to peek, but believe in the impossible. That's the blue moon. I think the year ends with the black moon, and then take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. But we are shuffling for a monology. I'd say maybe 3 cards for the sign of Sagittarius for November. I'm sorry, December. See what I'm saying? November. Ooh, it was quite the month. So Sagittarius, December 2024. Moonology message. New month. New moon. Give us a heads up. Now, see, that's confirmation because I saw believe in the impossible and it came back. And then we have don't let pride get in your way, which is full moon in Leo. And the Aquarius card, which is bring some love, bring love into the situation. So don't let your pride get in the way. Bring love into the situation and believe in the impossible. Sagittarius. I feel like it's pretty explanatory. You know, don't let your pride get in the way. Don't let your pride get in the way. Like, don't be so stuck in your standings. I'm going to use the word standings, like your outwardly appearance with how people perceive you. Don't get so caught up in how people see you. And especially, like I said, November was rough. So if you're not really standing in the position where you need to be standing, then, you know, don't let that be something that makes you feel like what you need to do is impossible, because it's possible. Looks like you just need to bring love into the situation. So, just want to look at the book a little bit just to see if we get any clues or cues. So, full moon in Leo is on page 76. 7 and 6 is when you put them together, 13. 1 and 3 is 4. 4 is about foundations, is about stability, standing, you know, firm. Can be a traditional family, you know, husband, wife, son, and daughter, you know, plus a pet. That's your 2 and however many kids that you're supposed to have. Looking at don't let your pride get in the way, I feel like it's pretty explanatory. Like, really, let's not be, you know, in that big head energy. And what I wanted to look at was just some little snippets from the book. So, to attune to the moon, be magnificent without being plain too much. Additional meanings for the card. Self-esteem is good, vanity is not. Everyone is equally important. Creative urges should be followed. Work some magic, and a friendship may be ending now. Don't let your pride get in the way. Full moon in Leo. So, it's interesting. And right now, Sagittarius, we are in the new moon in Sagittarius to start December. So that means the next new moon at the end of the month will be in Capricorn. That should be interesting. So looking at the new moon in Aquarius, that one is page 62. 6 plus 2 is 8. The number 8 is eternal, infinite. Endless possibilities. So that is some good energy for real, because it doesn't like something new. So especially I'll just be and I'm gonna work on that, you know. So as people come in and join me, jump in the live, talk to me, you know what I mean, I have something to interact with other than my thoughts. Because, honey, when you are just one of those people that think before you speak, oop, but it's a good thing. I wish more people were like that, don't you? Okay? So, bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius is explore the idea that's not what you know, but whom you know. Okay, that's how you attune to the moon. The new moon is in Aquarius. Okay, interesting. The meanings for these cards, additional meanings, you need to be more detached from the situation. Thinking outside the box will bring the solution. More pragmatism is called for. Improve your karma by doing some charitable work, which might be necessary if, you know, we're chilling with the pride. Like, paying it forward definitely creates a situation of balance. So that is awesome. And then the believe in the impossible, the blue moon. So, I mean, right? Something's going to end, but there's some love coming in. And you just have to believe in the impossible to know that it's possible. Okay? People get caught up into that. Oh, never going to happen. Never going to have what I lost. It's a big old ocean. It's a big old world. There are a lot of fish in the sea, not, to encourage somebody to just jump willy-nilly. But blue moon, which is the last one, believing in impossible, is page 112. So again, we have that 4. So we have 484. And I never bring my other phone when I want to look up. But Sagittarius, 484. Look up angel number 484. And then look up 484 in the Bible. Usually they're pretty tied together, so it's not too unusual, you know what I'm saying? But definitely do that, take a look, see what comes out, because I'm sure the message will be consistent either way, and maybe that's your message, So I'm just freestyling, I'm just testing out the live, and it's a new moon. I thought I'd pull out the moonology. So the blue moon, to attune to the moon, you should tell yourself, I'm lucky. Additional meanings for the card: miss this chance and it might not come back soon. What happened may only happen once. The person you're inquiring about is a rare find. If you can believe it, you can achieve it. And the situation is unlikely to repeat. So, I like it. You know what I'm saying? Fresh start. Like if the full moon in Leo is talking about endings, and then the new moon in Aquarius is talking about the need for bravery, because sometimes you have to be brave to bring love into the situation. So bravery, and then believing that anything is possible. It's good energy, there's a shift, there's something that's shifting, endings always bring new beginnings, so that's a pretty good sign. Shout out to you, Sagittarius. Happy new month, happy new moon. Happy Sagittarius season. Happy birthday for those that have had it or are expecting it to come. Let's go on to Capricorn. Let's get a moonology message for Capricorn. And I feel like I should have started this with actually reading the understanding of the new moon in Sagittarius, because that moon is affecting us all. But again, this moonology oracle deck is really about the energy that comes with it. And sometimes the moons match different parts of your birth chart, or the person's sign. So that's why it's on a pretty good deck. You see, I've put some use to it. The book always gives good interpretations, but these are just fun to look at and get a brief understanding. Like if you pull a few of these, it's going to tell you, you did this, you did that, that happened, now you got to do this, hold on to this, you know what I'm saying? I like this deck for that. So, Capricorn, moonology message for, did it flip or no? Let's keep going. Moonology. Okay, that's it. Message for this new month, new moon here for December. Man, they just doing flips and tricks. Full moon in Cancer, a personal issue finds resolution. Whoop. It's time to take action. Emotions run high. A tough cycle approaches an end. The energy is gaining momentum. Bring love into the situation. A time to give rather than to take. And a new romantic cycle begins. Like, where do we even go with this? Capricorn? You got a lot going on. I just wanted 3 cards and everything wants to jump out. The cards are flipping. See what I'm saying? Your hard work is paying off. Nothing is yet set in stone. You are good enough. You deserve it. Show the world the real you. I don't even know where to go with this because it keeps bringing everything out. So maybe we just need to focus on the 2 that came out. Capricorn. Okay, focus on the 2 that came out. And your cards here. So maybe we'll leave it at these 3 because they were getting busy. So we got prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. We've got work through your fears. It's another new moon in Scorpio. And then new moon in Capricorn is the one we're going to keep, which is your hard work is paying off. So new month, new moon, just today, and I'll be doggone. All of these are new. New. So all these new moons jumping out. Let's get some numbers. So new moon in Taurus, page 44, 4 plus 4, that's double foundation, double stability, double encouragement and motivation. And then 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 is infinite, and also, 8 is the number of wealth. It's the numerical value. Let me think. I haven't said it in so long. 8 is the numerical value for Jesus. 7 is the numerical value for Christ. I am a Google nut. So, all right. I like that. So, prosperity lies ahead. And we're just going to take a little look at the book. Like I said, get some cues and some clues. Nothing too crazy. For my first live on YouTube. Thank y'all. 50 followers or 50 subscribers feels like 5 million to me. So thank you. I appreciate you. So, new moon in Taurus. To attune to this moon in Taurus, get or give a message. Healthy body, healthy mind. Right? People always talk about closed mouth don't get fed. And I'm always saying, well, a closed mouth don't get fed. A closed mind don't get fed. And that's very mind and body. So, additional meanings for the card. You will soon be able to afford the thing you've been dreaming of. Getting clear on what you value most will help you find peace. Okay, Capricorn? Take some time out to pamper yourself and start a standing order to a savings account, no matter how small. Man, that's good advice for everybody. Because if prosperity lies ahead, how the heck you gonna get there without a plan? So, and it makes sense for that to start on page 45, right? Or 44, and then go to 45. Because, of course, we're going from 8 to 9. We're increasing. So, it's good stuff. All right. So, new moon. Because you got all these new moon cards. Capricorn. Hey, y'all. I'm live on YouTube. So, as a matter of fact, let me see. Okay, so it does let you share. Y'all forgive me, I'm just being nosy. This is my first time. You can't share the WhatsApp. No problem, but you can share some of the other platforms, which makes sense. So work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio, and we just passed Scorpio season. We're just getting out of interesting, because to me that makes me think, okay, what have you just been through and experienced that is putting you in some type of fear? Talk to me, Capricorn. So anyway, while I wait for that response, page 56, 5 plus 6 is 11, of course. Okay, so now we got 8 and then 2. All right, so that's perfect 10. Maybe that's why we had them 2 cards and everything else just wanted to peek through. Just saying, 10 is about completion. After 9, you get to 10, you hit that mark, that cornerstone, and then you drop that 0 and it goes back to 1, or you just keep building 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. You know how it goes. So, anywho, new moon in Scorpio, page 56. So, again, 5 and 6 is 11, which is crazy because technically that's 44 and 11. It depends on how you look at it. Like when numerology just be screaming at you, baby. Like you have to look at the numbers from 20 different ways. I should do statistics or analytics because, yeah, that's the OCD in me. But work through your fears, okay, Capricorn. To attune to the moon, it says have some sexy time. I didn't write it, but that's what it says to do. Additional meanings for this card. Time to let go of a grudge you're holding. If that don't sound like something Capricorn would do. Just saying. Very firm on your principles, and I respect that. Okay? Move on from jealousy. Stop being obsessive. Okay? Which is funny because I was just rambling about being OCD. Could it be you're being paranoid and making investment? So again, we're talking about money and money. You know what I'm saying? If you want to look at it that way. So maybe it's time to change those financial habits, or to really start trying to set in place ways for you to gain what it is that you want, but to know that you can have it. It's there, it's for you. So I like it. It's good advice, you know what I'm saying? Have some sexy time. I'm stuck on that. Okay, Capricorn, according to the book that came with the Monology card, when you see Scorpio, okay, new moon in Scorpio, you're supposed to have some sexy time. That's gonna make everything better. So anywho, I won't complain. All right, so last but not least, we have the new moon. New money, new mindset, maybe a new flame. All right, so new moon in Capricorn, and that one is page 86. So that gives us, man, y'all should know, like how my mama told me to count. It's super strange, but she's like a Virgo and she's very OCD too. So page 86, that is, don't judge me when I say 7 if you move one, you know what I'm saying? But it's 14, it's 5. So we have, just to recap, we have 44 or 8, we have 56 or 11, and then we have, or 2, and then we have 14 or 5. So if I wanted to look at these angel numbers, I would say 8 to 5, 8 to 5, and then also look up 825 in the Bible. Um, it's just what I do, y'all. I'm sorry. So don't judge me. Um, this is a judgment-free zone. I won't judge you. You won't judge me. What the cards show me, I'm not gonna judge you on. Don't judge me. Okay. So new moon in Capricorn, page 86. Or you could just look at 8 and 6. I don't know. Don't get me started. I look at things in 20 different ways because that's what we do. But that's why I like having reading material to just give me maybe a focus point to ponder, you know. So to attune to the new moon in Capricorn, you should release control and trust the universe. That sounds like good advice for Capricorn too. Additional meanings for the card: a professional project may be ending. Admit if you have been overly hard-headed or hard-nosed. What the card is: new moon in Capricorn. So let's not be surprised if it's telling us Capricorn ways. Find a balance between your personal and private lives, and it's time to stop fearing the worst. Prosperity lies ahead. Work through your fears, and your hard work will pay off. So, if you're trying to get to your bag, Capricorn, you can do it. You have every possible opportunity to do it. It sounds like some things are going to change that are going to open it up for you. And the crazy part is you need to just relax and chill out and not be stressed out. Don't be overthinking. Get out of your head, you know. Just woosah. Like, try to, I really want to say try not to be in an overthinking state, you know, right now. Just know that as you keep your head down and you focus on what you're supposed to do, what's supposed to come to you is going to come to you. Okay? So, next up, we are going to go into Aquarius. Moonology, December 2024, new moon energy. Since we are in the new moon in Sagittarius, we want that Moonology energy, that insight, that little advice for Aquarius for December as we approach into today, the first new moon of 2 for this month. So let's get a message for Aquarius. Energy is gaining momentum. Adjustments are required. Confidence is key. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Don't let your pride get in the way. We're not keeping any of those. We want 3 and 3 only, but what wants to show itself will show itself. Okay? So we're not mad at that. Okay? So one more card. Okay, so what we gonna do? All right, so it's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio, Aquarius. This is your message. Balance spirituality and practicality. We got another full moon in Pisces. And then surrender to the divine. So another full moon. And then there's one extra that was just, it came out with the 3 full moons. It's a new moon in Cancer, and it says your loved ones are safe. So, a lot going on. I wish these cards had numbers on the cards, but it's okay because we want to know how you attune to your moon, which basically is like how do you tap into the energy that you need to for this month. Um, it's fine. All right, so everything is full. Aquarius, that sounds like a good thing, but cup half empty or half full. You know, sometimes it could be full of some, full of, foolish. Okay, so interesting, but it seems like a pretty good message. So I think it's always nice to have. And I'm looking at the page number. So, in the book, the full moon in Aquarius is page 88. Two eights. Again, that's abundance. So, um, material abundance is wealthy. Shout out to them for putting us on page 88. We're not going there though. So we are looking at the full moon in Scorpio, which is page 82. 8 plus 2 is 10. That is definitely completion. Okay. And that makes sense that the card says it's time to release negativity. People be doing stuff on purpose. We just don't pay attention to it. But smart. So, to attune to the moon, you need to emote, Aquarius. That might be hard, but you can do it. It's all better out than in. Additional meanings for this card: it's time to move from living fearfully to living joyfully. Amen. You're right to have your suspicions. Ooh, that sounds saucy. Grudges are toxic. Let something go. Okay. Capricorn, you heard it. Aquarius, we're hearing it. Okay. And the end of an argument. So, let that ish out. Okay. It's time to release negativity, Aquarius. It's good, you know. It's like when somebody gives you some good advice, you can't do nothing but be like, you right, you right, you right. And when the universe talking to you, when your father's talking to you, when your creator's talking to you, when that little homing beacon that the person who gave you life gave you, and that thing started beeping and going off, it is what it is. So, heard. Okay. So next is Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. There's a lot of water here. I mean, Aquarius is the water bearer. But, dang. Like, got all three water signs. I wonder what water sign is gravitating into your energy or been there already. Just saying. Whatever it is, it's time to release negativity, Aquarius. Okay? So, full moon in Pisces says balance, practicality, and spirituality. Great advice. Okay? And the full moon in Pisces is page 90. So, we go from a 10 with 82 to a 9. Going backwards. Let's see. Cancer. That's 11. That's 2. Okay. So your numbers, but you got an extra one. We'll get there. So let's go back to page 90 and see what kind of energy you need to tap into to attune to the moon of balancing spirituality and practicality. Aquarius. So meditate every day and see what comes to you. And then it says answers will come. So if you got all the questions, you gonna get the answers. Just gotta tap in. Okay, nothing wrong with that. Additional meanings for this card says you are in a super romantic but not super realistic state. That's a vibe. Terrible. Can you imagine? Super romantic, but not super realistic. Oh my God. Like, can you imagine the people that are throwing love at you? Mm, because they think you don't see it. Pisces, you're better than that. So it says at worst, this card heralds the end of a dream. Mm. Follow your intuition. It won't let you down. What I just said. Uh, the person you're inquiring about is your soulmate. Hmm. And avoid substance abuse, as we should. Like, balance spirituality and practicality. You know what I'm saying? We can't have our head in the clouds. We have to have our feet on the ground, at least a little bit. Um, sometimes, cannot always be nice. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta come down to earth, and that's okay, but it is hard because two fish, you know, baby, you create your own whirlpool and just everything gets sucked in. You even sucked yourself in and don't even realize it. You know what I'm saying? But it's okay. So, um, the last full moon is just the full moon, and that is surrender to the divine. So, just the full moon, which is I think this is, okay, it's a moon phase card. So, 32, that's a 5. So, let's do it the right way. Okay. So, if you were looking at your 3 numbers for you for this reading, then you would have 10, which could be a 1 from the 82, and then 9 from 90 because of the placeholder, which again puts us back at 10. Crazy. So 1, 9, and then the full moon is page 32. That's 5. So 195. 1950. If we throw your new moon in there, which is new moon in Cancer, 48, page 48. That's 12. That's 3. So 1953. Let me find out that is significant to you. But again, look up those angel numbers. And matter of fact, because we have 1 plus 9, that's 10. So it goes 1, back to 1, 5, 3. So 153. I do this. I'm telling you, once you start paying attention to like the messages from the numbers, ooh, baby, just it's a rabbit hole, but it's a good one because like once you start putting them together, and it just starts making sense, and it sounds like great advice that is just coming from the heavens, and then you realize there's a chapter in the Bible that is all numbers. Like the chapter is called Numbers, and there's a lot of power there. Okay, so full moon. Back to it, page 32, because y'all know I could go for hours. Let me see what my battery looking like, because I had a little busy day today. And one thing I'm not going to do is I'm not going to let my life end just because it died. We'll do a part 2 if we have to, okay? And that's on everything. So we're doing okay. And then I checked the battery and it's 43%. The 43 is 7. 7 is, so many good meanings for the number 7. I cannot even, told you, 7 is the number for Christ. If you look up the definition of Christ, then you actually see that there are many people who have been a Christ, but maybe just weren't called as such. But it is a person who is anointed. Like, to be a Christ, you have to have an anointing. And I mean, we all have anointings. Like, we all have destinies and purposes. Maybe we all do have anointings. Like, what if we were all special to our Creator and each one individually powerful in our own right to do amazing things to affect the collective? Like, that's deep, but what if that were the case? Just saying. Okay. It sounds beautiful. Like, period. So, back to the story at hand, okay? Back to the message at hand. So, this page 32, which is the number 5, and the number 5 is about change, that talks about surrendering to the divine, to attune to the moon, okay? So, back to you, Aquarius, with all this water, honey. I am getting the answers I need. That's how you attune to the moon. You have to stay in that energy. I am getting the answers I need, you know. Additional meanings for the card. A wish you made may be about to come true. It's make or break time, do or die. There could be a sense of madness in the air. Breathe deep and stay calm. I tell it to people all the time, like, let's not all freak out together. You may need to forgive someone to release negative energy. You know who it is. It's time to let go of the past and move on. I knew I was in the kitchen because these cards are going to give me the tea. Okay, so that's nice. You know, that's not the first time we've heard release negativity. So maybe there's something that you're holding on that low-key might be holding you back. But you should know, Aquarius, you know, being an Aquarius, you should already know. I got the power. Okay. Man, the amount of power that we possess is amazing. Like, I think about it all the time. What if I used my powers for evil? You know? Lord have mercy. I just wasn't built to do it. You know what I'm saying? So, last but not least, for Aquarius, we have the new moon in Cancer. And this one says, you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer, you know, protected for sure. So that is good. That's a good place to be in. That's where we all should understand that we are, you know, safe. Once you realize you're safe, there's so many things that you can actually accomplish. Oh my God. True story, no lie. So, the new moon in Cancer, okay. Y'all have to excuse me. My new hair head is scratching me, child. It ain't tacked down. I don't really do that, but new moon, new month, new wig. Well, new to whoever ain't seen it, because it's been in the package for a long time. But anyway, I like that. Like, let's stay in that energy. New this, new that, you know, new to whoever, you know. We're not dwelling on the past. Aquarius, you hear me talking to you. All right, so new moon in Cancer. And again, page 48. 4 plus 8 is 12. That's 3. That's definitely some Holy Trinity energy. Every time I see 3, that's just how I feel. But sometimes 3's a crowd. Come and knock on my door. You know, they say 3's a crowd, but then the song say 3's company too. Aquarius, hope you ain't, never mind. Okay, so the card says, I said it, I hope you ain't out there juggling. Make sure you put your family first. Definitely hope ain't nobody out there juggling with their family, you know, counting on them. Got a family to feed, got a family to feed, you know. Card says, let someone get a bit closer to you. A new cycle starting for your child or children. It's time to review your goals. Have they changed? Meditation will help you banish your insecurities. Okay. Spending time near water will bring you peace and answers. And I've been over here sipping just out of nowhere. I'm like, I need that. So, it's all good. Let me give you your numbers again. Just easy. Okay. So, 10. 1. Let's call it 1. And then 9. And then 5. And last but not least, man, let somebody play this on Pick 4 and win. I'll be looking for you. Next time I go live, send me I'll get there to the super chats. New moon in Cancer. Alright. So 48. I said 3. I'm gonna stick with my 3. You know what I'm saying? It just seems right. But I mean it's 12, so it's 3. So 1, 9, 5, 3. Let somebody play Pick 4 and win. Let's see when those numbers hit. Well, I'm giving out numbers this go round. But Aquarius, it's time to release negativity. It will help if you balance practicality and your spirituality. That will potentially help you. But you also need to surrender to the divine. And you need to know that you and your loved ones are safe. So, okay. Just a little live with Taisha, the tarot card reader. Pisces. Next. Undead. Moonology. I know I should have just did one card. One card would have been short, sweet, simple. But I'm live. So I figured let's see what happens with this live. Let's go live and see if we can catch a vibe. And new moon on this Sunday. My husband should be having a great time at church. New moon on a Sunday. Alright, so Pisces. Let's get a moonology. I keep saying it's time to take action. Let's get a moonology card for Pisces. For the new moon. That would jump, but I couldn't see what jump. New moon. New month. Confirmation. Pisces. One more. I'm going to ignore those 4 cards for 1 second. I just want one more. Well, no, let me do it. Because if it wants to come back, take time and breathe out. Meditate and contemplate. Time to give rather than to take. Nothing will come of this situation, Pisces. Can I just get... They want to smack me in the face. Pisces, can I get it? Okay. Don't let the past hold you back. Surrender to the divine is on the bottom. All right, Pisces. Starting right with Aries. So, new moon in Aries. It's time to take action. Pisces. Got a waxing moon and a south node. Okay. And again, I'm going to keep telling people. Nebula, CoStar, Astro Cafe, just online, Google search. Like, when you know your birth chart, baby, changes everything. So, it's time to take action. New moon in Aries. Okay. So, definitely got some new stuff going on. New moon in Aries, page 41, that's 5. And in order to attune to the moon, to tap into that energy, all right, in order to tap into that energy, okay, page 42, I'm sorry, that's a 6. And again, that's 2 3s. In China, the number 6 is about abundance. Holy Trinity times 2, or Holy Trinity to the second power, right? So, new moon in Aries, to attune to the moon, don't even think about giving up, Pisces. Don't even think about it. Okay? Additional meanings for the cards say do your best and be happy with that. Avoid being brash right now. You need a 12-month plan, and a new male is coming into your life. Okay, Pisces. It's time to take action. There could definitely be a lot going on with that. Wonder what you got coming. I should have done one card because I'm looking at the teachings, and these are really very sweet. What they mean, and that's oracle cards. Like a good oracle card deck, you only need one. But when you start pulling a few from a good oracle card deck, then it gives you like a story. So it's just kind of like that. But we're not gonna get too deep into it because let's see. If I want to do 6, then I can stop at Taurus. Because I'm trying not to make these videos so long for you all. So, never mind me thinking while we talking about what do you need to release, and I'm overthinking. So, waning moon. And I was born in waning moon. That's funny. Page 100. That makes sense. So, that's completion times 2, right? Because you have those 2 placeholders. That's like some second life stuff. Just the feeling I get. So, in order to attune to the moon, you need to know that it's safe to let go and move on. And that definitely goes with it's time to take action. Additional meanings for the card mean move forward with little resistance as possible. With as little resistance as possible. This is not the time to start new projects. Releasing emotional baggage is recommended now. Okay, so steps. Say sorry to someone. Do energetic work such as meditation or yoga. And soon you will see what lies ahead. So, tens, completion. When something's complete, something else, starts. So, definitely some new things coming in. But it's like you got to make room for it. And then don't let the past hold you back. Like, it's time to take action. What do you need to release, though? Because you should not let your past hold you back. Like, these little sentences that be created from these cards, just from face value, are so like profound and contemplative. So, Pisces, it's like whoever sees this, when you see this, you're gonna be like, dang, why I feel like, why I feel like she's talking to me. How does she know I need to do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. So, South Node, and that's funny because the way the cards are organized, you got one new moon card, which is in Aries, and then you got waning moon in the South node, and those are both special moons. So leave it to Pisces to have 2 special moons. So the South node, again, is in the hundreds. So page 114, and that is 2 and 4 or 6. Ooh. Okay, so 6, and then 1, and then 6. 616. That's your number, 616. Angel number 616. 616 in the Bible. I can see, like, in my head, I'm seeing something that is chapter 61, which some of them go up, or chapter 6, verse 16. I don't know. But look up 616. See what you get when you do that Google search. So, don't let your past hold you back, Pisces. And in the book, in order to attune to the moon, to be in that energy, you need to tell yourself, I release the past. Additional meanings for the card: a relationship is karmic and has played out across lifetimes. How many times have any of us felt that? You know, makes me think about that song. How did you find your way back in my life? Baby, woo. Your attraction to someone may be verging on obsession. What's with all this obsessiveness going on? And just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. Don't let your past hold you back. Pisces. Which is good. Like, don't be repeating stuff. Don't repeat the past. Like, maybe that's one of the things. Like, it's time to take action in order to release whatever it is that you need to release. This is me blowing it off. Let it go. Stop it. Okay? Because we don't want to repeat the same mistakes. I think they say one of the things that happens with us in karmic relationships is, you will keep meeting the same spirit in different bodies because of the fact that you all are in a place where, it is that soul tie or whatever it is that keeps you coming back. So nobody wants to be in that place, to be in that feeling. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Like, we have to do something different if we want something different. And I think ultimately that's probably a wise decision, If it didn't work this time, that time, like, we got to do something different, okay? So, next up, we have Aries. Aries, new moon, December 1st, Moonology message for my Aries. Expect powerful change. Don't let your pride get in the way. Moonology Oracle messages for Aries. Step out of your comfort zone. Your commitment is being tested. Alright, new moon Moonology message for Aries. For the sign of Aries. What do you need to release? Be bold and make the first move. That wasn't like enough of a jump for me. That's better. I don't want no second guessing about what spirit wants you to see. And I saw this one. But I pushed it back in. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Full moon in Libra. A win-win forecast. And new moon, a new start is coming. Putting it back. Because, baby, we could do this all day. Balance, practicality, and spirituality. Aries. Okay. So now we got the full moon in Aries. For Aries. A fiery climax approaches. And like I said, I saw it. It came back. Okay. So, full moon in Aries. Page 68. 86, 68, same thing. I just want to bust it down to 2 sevens because I could take one from the other and make it even. But we'll add them together. And again, that's going to give us 14 or 5. So we've seen 86, now we're seeing 68. full moon in Aries. We've seen both full moons, or the full moon and a new moon in Aries. Interesting. But this is about you. So maybe there's some things that I've said so far that you need to hear, Aries. So the full moon in Aries, in order to attune to the moon, it says be nice, be kind, smile, and be polite as you navigate to where you want to be. I can see somebody trying to give Aries that advice. Hopefully it's the right person so that they don't get rammed with the, horns of that goat. Just saying. Additional meanings for the card: being assertive is good, just don't ride roughshod over everyone. If you are in a tense situation, meditate your way to peace. Don't be a baby. Sorry, but this could be the issue, Aries. It's not me, it's the book. And you need to have more fun. Okay, so a fiery climax approaches, and then hopefully once the fire has purged whatever needs to be purged, then we can get on to a place where peace will reign. That's all I'm saying. Be nice, be kind, okay? Don't shoot the messenger. I ain't write the book. See, that's why I like these things. Because what needs to be said is going to be heard. What needs to be said is going to be read. And when it's read, it's going to be heard. Period. So, it's a good message. And it's weird. It goes from 68 to 69. And that throws me back to, is there a Cancer somewhere that has something to do with you, Aries? Definitely have Gemini here, staring at the twins right now. And that is the new moon in Gemini. So that is page 72. 7 plus 2, that gives us a 9. Okay, so we got a 5 and a 9. 59 so far. 5, 9, that shit fine. Don't baby, no, never mind. I think one thing I like about this is I can just speak my piece. And now I understand why, you'll see people on live just saying some stuff because, it's just me and then you all are here and now it's us, but we're not on the same time yet. So it's okay. Everything will be fine. Just give it time. So communication is key. New moon in Gemini. So look at that beautiful new moon. Blank slate. Like even the text on these cards is very blank slate. So the card is new moon Gemini, page 46, 10 or 1 actually. So new moon in Gemini, in order to attune to the moon, to interject and ingest that energy, we are going to write a list of all the people you love most and see if you're prioritizing them. Aries. Additional meanings for the card: time to tell someone how you feel. Don't be all in your head and not in your heart. Indeed. Someone is flirting with you, and read more books. Okay. So, I mean, if a fiery climax is approaching, like, you're definitely going to have to do these things. You know what I'm saying? Because we are going to have to make sure that we are, don't throw gas on the fire. I'm just going to say it. Don't throw gas on the fire, Um, some people like explosions. Some people want to see the big boom. But my advice, don't throw gas on the fire. You know? Um, if there's somebody coming to kind of soften things up, congratulations, because I feel like this is kind of it's giving me chills. Like, I don't know if y'all can see my chill bumps. Like, it's giving me chills. Like, somebody new is entering. Mm, mm. Like, when you read what the card says, a successful relationship usually comes down to one thing: communication. Should just did one card so we could really get into it. But it's my first live. Maybe this is a little teaser. Maybe this is good. Maybe if there was a room full of people, somebody might say, "Oh no, what the rest of us say," and we could get into it and sit up here and talk for hours and hours and hours. I could do this, but for now, we're just gonna start it. Let's not go for hours and hours, okay? Um, so yeah, like I'm always like, chill out, just chill out. But I do like that. Write a list of all people you love most and see if you're prioritizing them. Like, especially if there's a fiery climax approaching. Like, what if somebody is feeling like they're not being heard, they're not being seen? I just kind of get that vibe. Like, there is something emotional going on coming into the new month. But hopefully we'll be able to put some new energy into it. So, last but not least, you have the waxing crescent moon. And waxing crescent moon is a moon phase. Um, Butterflies and flowers, and everything is light and airy. Like, it's a nice transition. Things hit the bricks, stuff hits the fan. We talk it out, and then it's a beautiful morning. Just saying, it's good energy. I like it. So this one is page 26. So that gives us an 8. So to look at your numbers again, we have, okay, 5. And then we have 6. And then we jump to 8. 5, 6, 8. Angel number 5, 6, 8. And I have my book. I don't have my book, but I have my book. It's the first live, The next one will be better. So, those are your numbers. I'll never just be ready with a pen to write stuff down so that I can be like, okay, let me do a little quick tidbit, because we missed this. But I encourage you all to look up the angel number 5, 6, 8. And then also look up what is 5, 6, 8 in the Bible. If you're curious, if that's your thing, just interesting to me. But the card does say, have faith in your dreams. And it is the waxing crescent moon, page 26. Number 8 is definitely wealthy, riches, abundance. So that's a good thing. So in order to attune to the moon, you need to tell yourself, I'm focused on what I want. And additional meanings of the card say, just because you can't see your dreams, it doesn't mean they're not manifesting. Amen. Okay? Don't look back. Stay focused on moving forward. Be patient as events unfold, and dig a little deeper to find more courage. Because somebody is definitely transitioning out of something that is very expressive, a little explosive, but just hold on, you're going home, okay? So there is going to be peace at the end of the journey for you, Aries. So that is good to know. So an hour into it, I've had a couple people come in and come out. I'm gonna call it right here. Let's see, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries. I got it. Oh no, that's my 6. Okay, we halfway there. We'll do the other half on another line. I'll be on some late night stuff. I am just nocturnal by nature, so Night Owls United. This is Tarot with Taisha. Let me just do it again with the OCD in me. So we did Sagittarius, we did Capricorn, we did Aquarius, we did Pisces, we did Aries. Oh, I got to do Gemini. Hold on. It's the OCD in me. So, Gemini, let's get a message. Terminology for the new moon. I wasn't even ready. Believe in the impossible. Hold your vision. Nothing will come of this situation. I'm not ready yet. Gemini. So we still. Okay. And this one is just flipped. And I've been seeing this over and over again. A time to give rather than to take. Like, if that's not a message for this particular session, it's a message. So, last but not least, Gemini. Then I'll come back with the second part. I don't want to wear y'all out. Expect powerful change. Not the first time we've seen that. I don't want to wear y'all out in one long, lengthy video. So, we're going to take our time and get into this together. But, like I said, to everybody that subscribes, anybody that subscribes moving forward, thank you. I appreciate you. Confidence is key. Gemini, adjustments are required. What the what? You're very close to achieving your goal. Don't let the past hold you back. Meditate and contemplate. Prosperity lies ahead. Your commitment is being tested. I feel like some of these have just come out and come out and come out. I just want one more specifically. Balance, practicality, and spirituality. Let's just land on my thumb. Since we already discussed that, now we have new moon in Cancer. Your loved ones are safe. That one did actually touch the table. So that's where we're going to focus. Okay. So repeating message makes me feel like whoever really needs to watch this live, as it's available to watch later on YouTube, you'll definitely hear your message. So, confidence is key to your success. New moon in Leo. Gemini, this is for you. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. And your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer again. But like I said, all of the cards want to come out. And that's the fun thing about this deck. It's like you could pop, 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 slap people in the cards left and right. And it's just great advice. So, new moon in Leo, and that is your energy, Gemini. Okay, as we are coming into this beginning of December, 1st of December, new moon in Sagittarius, you need to be confident. Okay, so the page again is 48. So we've seen 48, we've seen 84, and again, when we get these numbers together, that's 12, and that takes it back to 3 for me. So, mind, body, and soul, mind, body, and spirit, Holy Trinity, mind, body, and soul, just being grounded in yourself, So, definitely a reoccurring theme in this video. So, if we go to the new moon in Cancer on page 48, which I want to go backwards apparently, because here's your new moon in Cancer, it's the third card, and if I just said it, then that's what it is. So, make sure you put your family first. That's the first thing in this energy. That's the first thing Spirit wants me to express to you, Gemini. Make sure you put your family first. Let someone get a bit closer to you. A new cycle is starting for your children or child. It's time to review your goals. Have they changed? Meditation will help you to banish your insecurities, and spending time near water will bring you peace and answers. Man, that sounds like a whole spiritual. Okay, I'm gonna light the candle. I'm gonna turn the water on. I'm gonna put the salt in the bath. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could almost hear it. Like, as smart as our phones are now, like, where's my phone so I can ask Gemini? Hey, Gemini, how do I tie this, and this into a ritual cleaning that is really putting prayers forth for my family to remove any negative spirits, energies, entities from our path, to not block us. Like, I could just, let me write it down. You know what I'm saying? I could feel that. So it's good and it's weird. I looked at them and I still started here. So for whatever Gemini is watching this, that's definitely something that you need to know. Needs to be a focus. And trying to get things going. Like, I was looking at New Moon in Cancer, but I was wanting to read New Moon in Leo. So we got two new moons. Safety and confidence. Okay, Gemini. So now Leo is 5. So 50. So 5, 3. So 3, 5. Since we're gonna do them in order, 3, 5, and then 36, which is 9. 359. Angel number 359. 359 in the Bible. 359 in general. That's what I got. And it's funny if it was 369. You know, people talk about that manifestation technique, and this is definitely kind of speaking on that. So, like I said, maybe there is some things that you need to do, and then we'll see what this one says. What's the advice? So, page 50, okay, is the new moon in Leo. And to attune to the moon, it says, make time to have fun. It's time for you to show the world what you've got. Shine your light. Have some pride. Spoil yourself. You've earned it. And you've turned someone's head. Ain't that what Geminis do? Just, you know, the twins. And then I say, let's, you know, a little bit this, a little bit that. Like, I got Gemini moon. So, you know what I'm saying? I know how it could be. Like, you want this, you want that. It's day or night. What you want? You know what I'm saying? What's your flavor? What you interested in? You know? So that's good, because that helps to balance things out. And, you know, when it talks about confidence is key to your success, and we are talking about success, you know, building up something that is potentially going to be a legacy, you know, for your family. So that is great energy. I like it. I think that's kind of how Geminis are in general, though. So it is what it is. So let's go ahead. Like, I mean, I know it's a Leo card, but let's be honest. So let's go ahead and get into adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. So So the third quarter moon is a special moon, like I said, page 36. So your numbers would definitely be, because I've changed the order. Spirit did. It wasn't me. I'm just a facilitator. So your numbers are 3, 5, 9. Those are your numbers, 3, 5, 9. Okay, so page 36 talks about, in order to attune to the moon, I am reevaluating the situation. Your life may be out of balance, and this may be causing your issues. It may be time to hatch a new plan. Something new and exciting is around the corner. Trust may be required to move this situation forward. Yep. So, feeling all good, focused on, what you need to do, but then understanding that there's some work that is going to need to be done, and that work is actually going to help you build stability and security for your family. So, if at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again, period. So, nothing wrong with a reboot. Like I said, new month, coming into the last month of the year, coming into a new year. This is a great time to start really formulating a plan to move things forward, probably for all of us. Like people putting together New Year's resolution. It's a thing for a reason. So, my first live went through half the signs. It's because I'm a late night junkie, but not a junkie for sure. Like there's no drag marks, but I'm just nocturnal. So at some point in time, I'll be like, dang, I'm gonna find my time, get it together. Like, when you're just on your own time, it's something, and you're trying to balance everything. Like that's why when I pray for me, I pray for everybody all the time. Okay, because I know I'm not the only one. But with that being said, it's Tarot with Taisha, my first live. I just want to check it out, see how it goes. So we got through half the signs on Moonology. We'll definitely meet and see what's cooking in the kitchen tomorrow, which will actually be like into the night of December 1st, into this new moon energy for all signs. But I appreciate y'all. Like I said, 50 subscribers feels like 5 million to me. I don't care what nobody says. So even if I can just come to sit here, like being live on TikTok, I think I've always thought I'd rather be live on YouTube. And I could actually do both. So, y'all just hanging there with me. As I'm finding my way to do this on a, platform that is outside of like being at parties or pop-ups or, just one-on-one readings. But I'm never wrong. So I know there's somebody that heard this or heard what they needed to hear. And for that, I'm grateful to be the vessel that I'm supposed to be. So until next time, Tarot with Taisha, nice to meet you. Hopefully that energy, that vibration is raised after this little time together. And if you're watching this late on the playback, please send me a like, subscribe if you like. Your support is appreciated. Peace and love, y'all. Later.